Welcome to the Cook County Assessor's Office. My name is Pam Mack, and on behalf of Assessor Joseph Barrios, I want to formally welcome you to our website. One of the questions the Assessor's Office receives is, do I qualify for a disabled veteran's homeowner exemption? And if so, how do I receive the exemption? Today, we are here to help you answer that question. In order to qualify for the disabled veteran's homeowner exemption, you must have owned or had a legal equitable interest in the property and used it as your principal place of residence on January 1st of the assessment year, be an Illinois resident who has served as a member of the U.S. Armed Forces, Illinois National Guard, or U.S. Reserve Forces, and have been honorably discharged, have at least 50% service-connected disability certified by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, have a total equalized assessed value for the primary residence of less than $250,000, excluding the equalized assessed value of the property used for commercial purposes or rented for more than 6 months. Additionally, an unremarried surviving spouse of a disabled veteran can continue to receive this exemption on the spouse's homestead property or transfer this exemption to a new primary residence. To qualify, the surviving spouse must sell the disabled veteran's previous property before transferring the exemption to his or her new primary residence and occupy the property as the primary residence and hold a legal or beneficial title to the property on January 1st of the assessment year. If you qualify for the disabled veteran's homeowner exemption and need to have it applied to your tax bill, there are a series of easy steps to help you. Some of you might have had the exemption application mailed to you. If that is the case, all you need to do is fill out the application per the instructions and mail it back to our office. In order to receive the exemption, you will need to provide a disability certification letter from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs for the current assessment year and one of the following documents that is the original or copy certified by the County Recorder of Deeds, Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs, or the National Archives Record Center. The forms of documentation are a DD-214 form or a separation of service from the War Department or a certification of military service form. An unremarried surviving spouse of a disabled veteran applying for the first time or transferring the exemption must also provide the disabled veterans marriage and death certificates and proof of ownership. If your exemption is granted, it will be applied to the property tax bills that are paid the year following the assessment year. However, if you have not received a disabled veteran's homeowner exemption application in the mail, do not worry. There are other avenues to help you apply the exemption to your tax bill. One option you have is going to our website at www.cookcountyassessor.com and going to the Forms tab. Click on the Forms tab and then click on Exemption Forms. Under Exemptions, you should see a series of exemptions listed. Click on the Disabled Veterans Homeowner Exemption Application, and you should be able to download the form and print it. After you have filled out the required data along with the required documentation, mail it back to our office at Cook County Assessor's Office, 118 North Clark Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60602. If after these attempts you have been unable to fill out the necessary forms or are still a little bit unsure, please do not worry. It's okay. Call our office at 312-443-7550 and one of our taxpayer information specialists will be happy to answer or solve any remaining concerns you might have. Thank you so much for stopping by today.